Hey, good morning, Chip.
Morning.
How was your Christmas?
It was it was interesting.
Did you go to that party on Main Street?
I caught the remnants of it.
Did you get to eat?
People left some stuff laying around, and I kind of got a bite. I had a piece of chicken and a piece of ham and a piece of pie. It was cool, but I just didn't go when everybody was going, so that's why I really didn't get. But I wasn't too worried about it.
Did you get any of the clothes?
Yeah, I got a pair of shoes, but they wasn't from them. It was somebody that got the shoes and they gave me their shoes.
It starts early, like at 7:30.
Yeah, that's a really early thing. It's just a line. I just don't want to get caught up in all that, hubbub. So.
Hey, I heard that shelter on Main closed yesterday. Is that true?
Yeah, that's the one I'm at.
But it's closed now, right?
Yeah, but they don't have to be out there till the first. I guess they had a 5-year lease.
The 1st of January.
Yeah.
So you got like a week.
Yeah. So they'll send me somewhere.
Is it pretty empty there?
Yeah. That's why I'm not there right now.
How empty is it?
It's like maybe 4 guys left and a couple girls.
Well, you have the whole place to yourself.
That's not always a good thing.
I see. You prefer to be out here?
Yeah. I mean, I found a mattress last night.
This mattress here.
It's really comfortable.
It's pretty. Oh, yeah.
It made me realize that I've been missing out on a lot of good night's sleep because it's really comfortable.
Right. So,
how was your Christmas?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Went to my in-laws in Orange County.
Okay.
It's pretty nice out there.
Still in good standing with them. Then.
Yeah, right. So, do you prefer to be out here than in the shelter?
Yeah. I mean, it's the beach,
Yeah. Do you know where most of the other people went?
They went to neighborhoods not so desirable for apartments, and then they went to other shelters, or they went to some shared housing place somewhere. There is places close to here that are taking the voucher that they have for you, but I don't know how they decide who to put where or what they get. I don't know.
Did they offer you some places that you didn't like?
No, they haven't. They didn't offer me any place.
They want to keep you there. You'll be the last to go, huh?
I don't know. Maybe they got some tree house I can go to.
Hopefully, it'll be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't want to go to Wilmington or Compton or any of those places that's end in TON.
Right. Was it pretty cold out here last night?
No. Yeah. No. It's nice to have a friend to keep warm with. But she's not big on cuddling. So.
Oh yeah. Well, she has that. What do you call that thing around her neck?
I don't know.
The wreath.
A peacock.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. But no, it's cool. Now we're almost past that stretch of depressionary holidays. So one more holiday.
You ready for the New Year's?
Yeah, I hope it's a chance to, put a new foot forward.
Got your resolutions all lined up?
Yeah, I think there's only one.
What is it?
Just to go, start the process to get back to the kids, because I've been spinning my wheels for about 4 years now.
So you might.
How many years can I? If I spin them too long, the kids will be older than me before you.
Right.
So
maybe you'll get back to work and all that.
Yeah, I want to get back to work. I want to get back to get a place, get back to work, and start the process back to them.
All right. A lot of people don't realize that you have a very high IQ, that you're part of the Mensa.
Well, yeah, that's one would hope to. It's just a matter when people don't see somebody doing what they're doing, it automatically it's like subconsciously that something's wrong with that person. So they don't look at it as like but it's not an easy path to go against the majority for sure. I mean, look at Donald Trump. No, hopefully we'll see what's going on, but I just hope we don't go to war, because war is one of those things that tends to happen in the world. So.
Right. So you got some new bikes here?
Well, there's 3 that one needs a pedal, one needs a front tube, and the other one needs a seat. So they all have issues. They're out here like me. They got issues. They're out here, and hopefully they get it together.
Maybe you could combine them all and make one out of them, like.
Hey, I think they're trying to do that with people.
Right, Frankenstein.
No, but the one got stolen. And I hadn't ever even rode it yet. The beach cruiser. It had the tires didn't have enough air, so that's the one that's missing the pedal. And then the other one, I got it. This guy came by. He said, "You want to buy it?" I didn't have the money. And then one of the maintenance workers bought it for me, the Nishiki. And the other one, but that one got a flat in front when I tried to put a little more air in it.
Will it hold air for a while?
No, it just I popped it when I put too much air. So, and then the other one is just an abandoned one that got wheels on it. So I think I'm going to use the wheel from the abandoned one to go on that Nishiki.
I have a patch kit at home. Maybe you could patch it.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the Nishiki anyway because its frame's big and
yeah, the beach cruiser.
Skinny guy.
Right, the beach cruiser will be good, huh?
Yeah, the beach cruiser is what I'm.
And that just needs a pedal. Maybe you could take the pedal off the Nishiki, put on the beach cruiser.
My channel locks won't fit.
Oh, that's a 3-speed too.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah, that's what I was. If I have a beach cruiser, I like 3 speeds.
That's a good one.
But yeah.
Hey,
I don't know. So the New Year's holds something good. It starts with with me putting it in that mindset. So.
Right.
What are you doing for New Year's?
No, I'm just sticking around here. Nothing really.
Nothing really.
Yeah. Maybe I'll watch the parade on TV.
I don't know.
So have you seen Jan or any of the locals? Haven't seen her in a while.
No, not really. It's just a matter. Oh, you know what I was wondering? Where the hell is Champion?
You haven't seen him?
No.
He hasn't been around in a while?
I don't feel so champion.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I haven't seen him now that you mention it.
Hope he's not down and out.
Right. Yeah, so what are you going to do today?
Maybe I'll ride around and say champion.
Fill in for him. Right? There you go.
I don't know if that would they look at it as I'm doing a good thing or doing a bad thing.
No, I think they'll like it.
All right.
Everybody's a champion, right?
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll pass the torch.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe I've been feeling like a champion. But.
Right. So this is a pretty good mattress you got here, huh? It's one of those orthopedic types.
I forgot what the hell mattress felt like. It's really nice.
What kind of mattress?
I'll be able to get off.
Good morning.
You might have to peel me off.
Who's your friend here?
Oh, this is Ash. She keeps me tamed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Are you new here, Ash?
No, I'm embedded in the graphics.
Embedded in the
graphics scope.
Oh yeah?
She's very intelligent. That's why she's around, Well, that's not why she's around, but that's why I care to be around her.
I see. I think I saw.
It gets interesting.
All right. Well. Yeah. Have you been to Beds and Roses recently?
No, I don't eat there.
You don't like it there?
No, they got a bad review.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
They get bad reviews? What, they got a 2-point or what? 3-point?
No, I just read a Yelp.
Yeah. Are they on there? Right.
Maybe.
All right. Well.
We can't have what we want. At least we get what we get.
Yes. So how do you think Venice is now? Do you think it's getting better?
It's going towards becoming part of Santa Monica, it looks like.
Right.
They're instituting all the Santa Monican stuff, I found out some history on Abbot Kinney, and he was an interesting person.
Oh, really? Like what?
I don't know. I heard it said he translated a Civil War document,
Oh, really?
and he had 3 sons. I kind of wonder what happened with the 3 sons. And there was a tent city here in 1906.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had these villa homes, and then right behind there was tent city for the lower income.
Really? For the farmers?
Yeah, whoever it was, but they were, this whole place was. He had a nice place going here, the way it was set up, and the beach was packed back then.
Wow.
Like, man, you see so many umbrellas. The police wouldn't know what to do with all those umbrellas out there.
Now, do you ever go to Venice? I mean, Santa Monica?
No,
How come you didn't go there?
it's just a different atmosphere there.
Uh-huh.
One that I don't care to entertain.
Did you used to go there?
I went there just by chance or because, but as soon as you step across the line from Venice to Santa Monica, there's a different feel, and I don't like the way it feels.
I see.
So it seems more I don't know, more predated.
Here comes that famous photographer. You got a card today? You have a card? Yeah, last time you were out of cards.
He's a good guy. I like him.
You know him?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's got some good jokes,
He's got a lot
too.
of pictures of me. He's got a lot of pictures of me he won't release.
Oh, really? Is he one of your subjects?
Oh, hey, yeah.
You know him? People ask who you are. Oh, look, these are your twin daughters, right?
And that's my twin daughters.
That's your twin daughters right
And
there.
all my bullshit's on the other side.
Okay, and this is your website right here. Let me put it on here somewhere.
Other than
You
that,
know
it's
the
all-
card.
other than
Take it.
shooting
I
out
could have it?
everything else.
Yeah.
David
Healy.
Healy Photography, and there's his website. You could go check him out.
He's a good guy. He's always out here.
You film him a lot?
Yeah.
He won't stand still, will he?
I got 20 pictures of him on the wall.
Yeah?
No, so,
Right. So
no, it's friend.
what are you shooting today?
I don't know. I was just up
Did you
when the
capture
sun was
Santa
coming
Claus
up,
yesterday?
watching them.
Did you get Santa Claus yesterday? He asked.
Did you
What?
capture Santa Claus yesterday?
Santa Claus?
Yeah, did you catch him on the picture? You see
Saint
him going over
Nicholas?
any roofs?
That's a saint that takes a nickel for an ass.
What kind of how many rolls you got in that film today?
You heard that other Christmas joke? You heard a Christmas joke?
Let's hear it.
About Santa Claus. All right. Santa Claus. All right, he works his ass off up in the North Pole with a bunch of midgets, working his ass off for 364 days. One day a year, he's down here running around having a good time. People think he's laughing. He's actually looking for 3 hoes to have a good time with.
All right. Bam!
Champion.
So you're out here every day, aren't you? Almost.
Pretty much so.
You-
I don't live that far away.
You get your exercise walking around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many film? How big is your role today on the film?
Well, I don't know. I got a few rolls. I took. I'm at 28 right now.
Oh, what kind of lenses you got there?
Well, wide angle and telephoto.
Okay, so you gotta
Yeah.
change them out, huh?
Combination. It's different ways to look at things.
What do you think about that all-in-one lens? It's like 18 to 200 that kind of gets it all.
Well, that doesn't get it all. It gets the major stuff.
I see.
But still, you can use a stronger telephoto or a wider.
So you got the 18 to 50,
Well, no, this is 16
oh,
to
16.
35.
Well, that's good.
Wide angle. You get him in there. You get those people. A bike.
You need the wide angle for Chip, huh?
Hey, I heard Google came out with a new phone that has a camera that goes across the top instead of up and down. They
Oh.
changed the scope of the picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
It's a Google Pixel.
Oh,
never know what's next.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want one more?
yeah, one more.
Yeah, take one more.
Anyways, Merry Christmas all.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. How your twin daughters doing?
They're doing fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was with them yesterday.
Okay. You had a special Christmas,
Well, yeah, Christmas.
Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, back to work, huh?
Back to work. Yeah. I'm an old man. I don't work anymore.
You retired, huh?
Yep.
You used to work at a print shop, right? A development?
Yeah.
Are they still open?
Not that I know of. I mean, I worked at a few different places, but I print my own stuff. I live in a garage where it's my dark room and my bed and whatever. But
You used to be a photographer pretty much all your life, right?
yeah.
You used to take assignments for
Yeah.
like.
But well, I'm a high school dropout, but at the same time, I have worked for Time and Newsweek and New York Times. I didn't work for them, but they published my pictures and stuff. So
Where did you grow up?
I haven't grown up yet.
Where'd you go to high school to drop out of?
Arizona,
Oh, Arizona? Phoenix?
Tucson.
Pretty hot out there, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I don't know.
And when did you come out
You
here?
know, there's different temperatures everywhere you go in this world. I spent a year in Vietnam in the jungle.
Oh, wow.
How's that temperature?
Hot. And all carrying all this shit around.
Did you take pictures there?
I took a lot of pictures, but the bad is, back in base camp, somebody stole my film.
They stole your oh.
So I got a few pictures of Vietnam, but not most of them. I don't know where they are. Somebody ran off with them.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
You think we're going to war?
What?
You think Trump's going to take us to war?
Who the hell knows what is next?
Ever since Obama.
Yeah. Nobody could predict any of the wars that have ever happened.
It's all a money grab. Everything's a money grab.
Well, I want to grab some too. How much you got? What's that? That's my dollar right there. Is there a dollar there?
Anybody tell you they saw you on my last video?
So your last video?
Yeah, the one you were in. Remember I interviewed you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Well, we'll see what happens next.
Yeah.
Picture this.
I'll have to blur that
That
out.
would have been a money shot there.
I don't blow it.
Okay, we'll see you, Dave. So he's been filming you for a long time, huh?
Yeah, I think he's like a doc. I don't know. He definitely has more pictures of me than anybody else.
He's a documentarian,
I
huh?
think he finds me interesting.
Right.
But he's a good guy.
He's here every day, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's smiling. He's smiling. You know, there's people that run around the world that no matter what's going on with them, they tend to keep a smile and try to be a positive on whoever they come in contact with. And that's the key, is that if you don't like people, don't be around people, because you're just going to, put them in a more down spot. And if it's obvious you don't like people and you go around people, well, you really just seem to be obviously wanting to, take away from people's lives and experiences. So like me, mostly you'll see me in a positive just because I know that if I can affect you in a good way, then I don't need to be around you. So, and that's just the way it is. And I had a lot of people out here that they seem to not want to, they're over people. So, and if they're over people, they're probably over themselves. And it seems like they should go somewhere other than where people are trying to have a good time and trying to live life and trying to get a better scope on things, which Venice has always been a place to, to try to get a refresh.
Right.
And
Restart.
if you can't get refreshed anymore, then it's become a desert, because there's no more water. So you got to keep Venice a beach and not a desert.
Yeah.
That's what it's
Hey, where did you grow
up? Mostly in Midwest Kentucky. I was born. So,
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to junior college and I went to university. I didn't finish the university, but I would have. Honestly, I liked the junior college better than university. It just comes down to your maturity level when you're in school. Maturity level, period. And never mess up your credit. That's the number one advice I'd give everybody out there, because if you have good credit, you could buy 10 houses and not have any money, but you just got to keep your credit. Good. And I didn't know that, or I, would have messed it up. So once you lose your credit, your value goes down, and then you can let yourself get turned into a valueless vortex.
Right.
But don't do that, because if you're still breathing, you can still, figure it out. That's what I say.
Now weren't you a musician or a band, or you used to rap?
Yeah, I just talked to the guy yesterday that was in the band with me, but the guy whose band it is, he got kicked out of the band he was in, and so there's kind of turmoil there, and so I don't know.
Did you sing?
Yeah,
Originals?
they had originals. They wrote the originals. I just performed them, but
Weren't you talking about maybe performing out here, like with the drums, or?
I don't know. It's the pursuit of happiness is ingrained in everyone, and some people never get to break free from the chains of society, and that could be kind of diminishing. But it's just a matter of being a guy that doesn't rub people the wrong way. I rub people the wrong way a lot of times. I just say I'm misunderstood. I'm like, this whole sun man thing. There's Rain Man, I'm Sun Man. I annoy you. Okay, how can we not annoy you? And one of those things.
Do you have an Instagram page or any social media?
No, I had a MySpace page, but
Wow.
I don't know if they're still.
I don't know if they're still around.
No, they're probably on a new one now.
Right.
A new. What's the big forum now? I mean,
TikTok, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I should get a what is it called, a DMB, or the website where you're like in the industry.
Oh yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
IMDb.
Yeah. Right. Hey, have you seen Morgan around? Remember her? Kind of a young girl.
No, I don't know if I met her.
How about Tom?
Old man Tom?
Yeah, he got married,
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
To
He-
what?
To that one girl that he's always with. The one with the short hair in the bathroom.
Say, to what? He's the quirky one. I guess.
He's a quirky one. He's a ladies' man, though. Every time you see him,
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's just one of the. I feel like he should just he should retire, or retire from, because he's the last of the once he figures it out, or whatever happens to him, I think it'll be different out here.
oh really?
Yeah, because he's been out here 40-something years.
Is that right?
Yeah. So
Wow.
He kind of set the tone for things.
I see.
But that's why we have a limited. When the president gets elected, we're supposed to have a limited term, because otherwise you'll have this you have a whole 100 years or 200 years of one person's influence,
Right.
And so, but Trump did it the smart way. He took a break and he came back. So it looks like it's going to look like he had 12 years instead.
I see. Right.
So what happened to Joe? Is Joe he's still there, right?
He's still there. He's hanging
He's
on.
waiting for the inauguration speech.
Yeah,
in
it's almost up.
January.
Yeah, pretty soon. So,
Yeah, Joe got it tough. He had his son lived here. His son passed.
did you ever see him
No, but I had seen the security they had on the bridge of the canals.
at the Venice Canal?
Yeah, but it's just sad. I read the story of, and then the other son couldn't stop crack. So I don't know.
Right.
But it takes a hell. I hope Joe doesn't blame himself too much. Because as a father, you want to know that your kids did good and they went on to do good things. And as a senator and a guy that was there for so many years, he put a lot of dedication to work. And when you get to a certain point, that for a lot of people, it weighs on their mind. I mean, look, the guy that was just here with the photos, he's got 2 twin daughters. How good is the relationship? I don't know. How much was he dedicated to them, dedicated to his job? But as a provider, you got to make sure you provide and you're dedicated to the job. And then it's the catch-22, because you're just like, now the kids are. So I hope Joe doesn't. If you're listening, Joe, I hope you don't put put too much, blame yourself too much. You did a great job. I mean, you know, sometimes you can't have control of so much. But I think you did a great job as president, and I hope you know, like you said, you can find peace with your life, and don't let Trump make you feel a certain way, because he could do that. But Trump is the perfect representation of America, capitalism. He's Milton Bradley, and I think that's a better thing to put out there in the world. Is if your country is a certain way, have the person that is the ideal, person, and that would be Milton Bradley, or i.e. Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm. I could see you, Chip, with your own YouTube channel, doing daily streams. I bet you would do pretty good with that.
Yeah, people would see, because I talk a lot anyway, and if I could find a dedicated group to listen to me talk, then maybe I wouldn't feel so not purposeful, you know.
Right.
Because I don't want to annoy anybody, but I mean, if you are who you are, and you don't want to change, you can't change who you are. You could change, but you don't want to change who you are, because there's nothing wrong with you. You just got to find your niche. So maybe that'd be my niche.
I think that would be your niche. I think you would do well with that.
Well, somebody told me I should do talk radio, and they were just making a joke. But
well, yeah, that's the same thing now. This is the new talk radio.
So yeah, if it's the new talk radio, then I mean, look at what's his name, Stein, George, or not George.
Stearns?
Stern, yeah. Look at Stern. He cashed out for serious.
Right.
Serious. I mean, it's all timing. Like he was the guy, they were the thing, and then they're not the thing, and he's not the guy. But I'm sure he's smoking a Havana Cuban cigar, maybe in Cuba.
I think he still has a show online.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but who's listening to it?
I think a lot of people.
You know? I mean, but that's not the point. You know, he found his niche, and he could be annoying, probably.
Right. Well, I would encourage you to do your own.
But I think I'm better looking than talk radio.
You got the face for radio.
No.
Have you thought about getting a crew cut, a little haircut?
No cut.
No?
No cut. I got to take the hair with me.
That's part of the...
Yeah. I'm not cutting.
Remember when the barber used to come out here and cut people's hair?
Yeah, he was like guys like me would run.
Right, but there was one guy here, the guy who was always on a skateboard. Remember him? He's still here, but he used to have long hair, and he cut his hair and beard, and he looked really good. And after that, he kept that look. I still see him here with the short haircut.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like, there's uniformity, and then there's conformity, and there's and there's me. So I like uniformity, but the whole point of somebody, the whole dreads thing is just it's based on your hair is its own entity. It does its own thing. If you let it do its own thing and be its own entity, you never know what things could be, because I feel like it's sort of antenna type of thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's not about. It's just the hair keeps growing. They say after you pass the hair, it just, I don't know.
And
we
nails
don't know
too.
enough about it scientifically to say, hey, cut your hair.
Right.
But there's scientifically, and there's, I don't know. All I need to do is get that balance of reality and fantasy, and keep it balanced, instead of letting fantasy dominate the reality to where I never get, I've never come to terms. And a kid is caught up in fantasy, and then he goes to reality, but it's a balancing, because you don't want to get too much caught up in reality. Then you're just going to be this Mr. Scrooge, harsh Tin Man Eeyore, or you don't want to get too caught up in fantasy, because you'll be Peter Pan, Teletubby, whatever you want to be, thing. So it's just a matter. It's just like keep kids, as long as you can. Let them have their fun, because when you get an adult, you realize that's when life was fun, and it can be harrowing after that.
Right.
So I just know that I'll be 50 in April, and I almost got to figure it out, I think.
April what?
April 18th.
Are you an Aries or?
Yes, but that's the famous thing happened on that day was Paul Revere's famous ride was on that day.
Nice.
Exactly 200 years to the day I was born.
So that's a milestone, 50.
Yeah, man, it's a milestone. 50. 50 is good. 50. 50, 50, 50.
I
It's
see.
50-50. It's 50-50, I'll figure it
You're
out.
halfway there. How old do you plan to live?
My dad made it to 75, but he had full-blown diabetes by the time he was 50. And I've kept my weight off, even though I'm still weighty. If I wouldn't have got the weight off when I did at 28 and kept it, at this level or a little below, I'd be 500 pounds, or I'd be dead of a heart attack right now.
Was your dad heavy?
Yeah, he was built like me, but he was 5'9.5", but he smoked cigarettes, he drank alcohol, and he ate a lot of sugar, and he ate a lot of fatty food, fatty meat. I'm more into the vegan side, less meat than if I don't have to. And
What about your mom?
I really don't know. She wasn't heavy.
Is she still alive?
It's possible, but she had me when she was 19. She'd be going on 69. So.
Well, she's probably still alive.
I seen her about 7, 8 years ago when I went through there with the kids, and she saw the kids. She got to see the kids.
How many kids do you have?
I have 4.
Wow.
2 boys, 2 girls.
How big are they now?
They might be bigger than me. The boys, they're only the boys are 10 and 12. So
So,
hopefully they're football stars.
right. So you were married for a while?
Well, what they call what's that called? Common law.
Come on. Is the mother the same for all the kids?
No, there's 3 with one and 1 with another. But the one with the other, but they're the 2 daughters are 11 months apart, Irish twins.
Irish twins.
And but they got to meet, and they got a picture together, and my older one, well, not the older one, but the younger one that was 11 months younger, she was so excited to know she had a sister. She's my Lily's sister, because her name's Lily, the one with the one mom, and she said, my Lily's sister, and that's Marley. She also told me, you're a chipmunk.
Oh, she knew that?
Yeah, and she loved it.
So maybe you'll reach out to them at some point and reunite?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's
the goal?
That's the ultimate goal.
That'd be nice.
But you got to have daily goals to get to that,
Baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps. So my daily goal for today, since we're talking about goals, the goal for today is to go to shelter and do all my laundry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to nominate you to fill in for champion. Why don't you go down
I
and
might do some champion work today.
fill in?
And hope nobody, I don't think anybody, I think people would see that I was picking up the reins.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't here yesterday, and a lot of times people need to pick up on Christmas. So if he wasn't here yesterday, what would be funny though, if I start championing and then we run into each other championing.
Oh.
Hopefully it doesn't change the wrong way.
And you get into a fight.
Then we'll see who the real champion is.
Right.
Well, I got to get back to my process here.
Okay, Chip, good catching up with you, okay?
Sun's coming out. I got an umbrella I'm going to put up.
All right, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Thanks everybody for tuning in, and hopefully you have a good New Year's, and we'll be all right. All
right, see you, Chip.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hallelujah.
As long as they don't rob me. They're going to come and tell me to clean up.